Greetings YouTube, this is LordVine216 here again with another video. This is actually part 2 to my ASP Crossguard video. The last one, it cut out at the end for some weird reason, so this is part 2. So, this video will be showcasing this. This was made using Saberforge's ASP line through their Etsy shop, because on their Etsy shop, Saberforge was starting to add their ASP sections and products to their Etsy store, so that way you're not having to wait months on end in order to get it. So as soon as they revealed it, I jumped on with the opportunity, and me and my fiance ordered the parts for this. I'm calling this Crossguard Malice because I think it fits it. It's very, I don't know how to really explain it. Let me try this again. When designing it, obviously I wanted something that was very reminiscent of Kylo Ren. Low profile pommel, obvious crossguard emitters. But the more and more I started to develop it, the more and more I started to realize it took on a very Vader-ish look to it. Which was kind of fitting because Kylo Ren in the beginning, in The Force Awakens, he was trying to emulate Vader, thus the whole mask and everything like that. But he became his own character in The Last Jedi, which is a movie I actually do enjoy. So no hateful comments no hateful comments in the comments, because I'm just gonna get rid of them, to be honest. But yeah. It's very, very nice. It's about a little over 10.5 inches long. That's from the tip of the emitter down to the pommel. When making it, I was a little worried because of how small it was, because I'm used to my MHS saber Avarice, which you guys have seen. And this is about 12.5 inches overall. It's got plenty of grip space. I can grip up here if I need to, down here if I need to. I just have plenty of options. But with this guy, I was worried about how much grip space I was going to have, especially since I chose to go with the control box. But luckily, it fits absolutely great in the hand. I don't have as much grip space as I did like I do on my MHS saber, but I can get a solid grip on this. As with any Saberforge ASP product, there can most definitely be timing issues. And by that, what I mean is that when I initially threaded all this together, unfortunately it didn't show up in the actual first part because, like I said, it cut out for some reason. This switch section was all the way over here, and the emitter was cocked like this, and the cover tech was like facing the front. To fix that, I took a suggestion off of somebody on the Crossguard Saber Addicts Facebook group. And I was asking about how long would it take to get timing shims from the Saberforge website. Turns out it would take like 2 to 3 months. And unfortunately, I felt like that was something I was going to have to do. But he also recommended trying rubber O-rings. And at first I was against the idea. But he brought up a point about how I was saying you could just go down to your local hardware store, get a couple O-rings, throw it in there, and it could fix the timing issue as well as make it'll still be just as sturdy. So I decided to bite the bullet. Went down to my Menards, bought a couple O-rings that sits right below here, right below the switch section and right above it. And you can kind of see them. And it does add a little bit of a gap, but it's nothing too bad. And it's rock solid now. I mean, I've tried spinning it all around and everything. These parts aren't budging. I have this on tight. The only really rattling is the shroud up here. It's a little loose, but I'm okay with that. But cover tech wheel is where it needs to be. And everything's lined up exactly how I want it to. Both buttons are lined up with the switch holes, which are lined up with the 2 hex screws along the grip. Overall, I gotta say, I'm very, very, very impressed with Saberforge's ASP line. It feels rock solid. Because my main experience is with the MHS saber. I've had this saber for almost 10 years? 10, 11 years? So I knew what to expect out of this. But I had no idea what to expect out of Saberforge's. And I've got to say, like I said, I am very, very, very impressed. The hilt looks... The pieces look better in person. Pictures and the rendering off their website do not do it justice. Once you have the parts in hand, it is absolutely gorgeous. One thing I did notice about this, however, this is empty, so let me show you. I'll take off the pommel for you guys. It's completely 100% empty, as you can tell. But this thing weighs as much as my MHS saber. This is fully installed. It has everything: soundboard, battery, LED, pretty much all the bells and whistles. This is completely empty, and it weighs more than this. And this gained a little bit of weight once it was installed. I cannot imagine when I have all 3 LEDs up here, proper switch, chassis, everything in this. This thing is a beast, and I love it, and I cannot wait to see it. Overall, like I said, it is a little bit shorter. Try and match this up. There we go. It is a little bit shorter. The lighting ain't that great, so it's a good 2 inches shorter. But I love it. I love it. I've been wanting a crossguard since I saw the trailer for The Force Awakens. When you first see Kylo Ren light up the saber, the first blade shoots out and then the side blade's lit up. I thought that was cool. I mean, that was the hype for a lightsaber was right up there from when I was a kid and I saw Darth Maul light up that second blade. I felt like I was 9 years old seeing that again. And I'm going to have my own. I'm going to be having a Prism 5.5 installed into here with a 28mm 4-watt bass speaker, 18650 lithium-ion battery. It's going to have 3 Tri-Cree LEDs because I want both Quillians to have flash on clash and blade lockup as well. The top button here will be a black 12mm anti-vandal red ring switch, and the bottom one will be a silver red ring anti-vandal switch. I've never used anti-vandal switches before, so I'm actually really excited to see how light an anti-vandal switch will work on this. But yeah, I think that's all I can cover for this. This has been my unveiling and initial review of the Saberforge ASP Crossguard Christian Malice. I hope you all enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, leave a comment down below, as I do have new videos coming out, and they will be coming out more frequently. I've made that promise before, but I'm going to intend to keep it with this one. In fact, I have another video being uploaded Friday, which I'm highly looking forward to get out. And I'll give you a hint. It's a hot sauce review, something I haven't done in a while. So anyway, this is Lord Von 216 signing out. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.